Hello Postal employees, my name is Kevin Terry, and in this video I'll discuss how to start a mentoring group in your area. But first, a quick disclaimer: the information in this video is not endorsed by the Postal Service, any association, or any entity. It's just a strategy I use on personal time to help employees advance in their careers. This is something my team and I do for free because we love to see you achieve your goals. Now that that's out of the way, I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine an office where no grievances are filed, the workload is reasonable, everyone gets along, everyone is happy, and management and craft work together as a team. To some, this may sound like a fairy tale, but stay with me through this short video, and I'm sure you'll see the amazing benefits of what local mentoring can do for your career and help achieve the numbers. Oh, and a big shout out to the members of Continuous Improvement and their Operational Excellence Ambassador Program. If you're an EAS, I highly recommend you attend this training. Many of the items in this video stem from Operational Excellence. Look, I get it. Sometimes training may seem inadequate, or leaders may not have time to train you appropriately with the increasing workload, always doing more with less, but we'll help you find a way out of that trap and guide you with practical solutions where everyone wins. If you're interested in career progression, establishing a mentoring program is vital in achieving your goals. To do that, we must be smart and influence our vision to our peers and leaders in our chain of command to move it from the drawing board to reality. The best part about it, it's easier than you think. Let's talk about how to achieve buy-in from not only your chain of command, but your peers as well. So how do we influence our chain of command to actively support our vision? You have to work on a sales pitch that instills a vision of improving the numbers to the point where the leadership can form a picture in their mind. You must be descriptive in your sales pitch to paint that picture. The Postal Service is a data-driven organization, and the numbers are everything. Structure your sales pitch to your leadership by appealing to their needs. Improving the scores and better rankings, also known as the numbers, is how you achieve buy-in from your chain of command. Also, another concern of your leadership is this: the more a leader progresses in their career, the more knowledge they acquire. But the problem is this: they have less time. This will be a concern of your leadership, so you want to address it. Many hands make light work. We'll find employees with the time to help organize as we recruit more people. There are so many out there who are thirsty for knowledge. Motivated employees want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. It's not as hard as you think to find employees like this. They're everywhere. We can merge the knowledge of our experienced leaders with motivated RCAs, CCAs, PSEs, or whatever, who have the time to carry out organizational and administrative duties. Your leadership is more likely to buy in when they see a potential to improve the numbers, especially when the subordinates take the time to organize and attend to the administrative duties. This is an offer your leadership cannot refuse. But before you attempt to influence your chain of command, start rallying other people who share your vision. Trust me, they're everywhere, but you must look for them. When you go to your chain of command to present your sales pitch, it makes it much easier when you already have your ducks in a row, such as a list of motivated people and a map of their offices. I'll talk more about that as we progress through the presentation. What's important is finding like-minded employees who are willing to go the extra mile to enjoy the benefits of networking. But if you can, obtaining permission and support from your leadership is icing on the cake, and doors will open when your efforts are noticed. All right, let's talk about mentors. How do we obtain buy-in to attract quality mentors? If they desire to be promoted, it's easy. We help them obtain recognition for promotion. For instance, if they're willing to provide training, I like to take pictures of mentors as they provide a presentation and then write an article about it. We can submit these pictures and articles for postal publications. Think of the implications of how Postal Inc., a positive article in a postal publication, think of how that can influence local leadership to promote quality candidates. Creative thinking to help recognize mentors who give their time helps achieve that buy-in. If we want to attract quality mentors, let's help get them promoted. So how do we obtain buy-in from the mentees? This is the easiest group to achieve buy-in because they're hungry for knowledge. Mentees are also a valuable source for helping us organize meetings, as they might not have advanced knowledge, but they may have time to help with organizing and administrative duties. Also, many mentees do not know that the starting pay for a supervisor of customer service is around $80,000. That's very attractive. Finally, opening a mentoring program to all, including our non-career employees, which I prefer to call them future career employees, that sends the right message of inclusiveness and levels the playing field in situations where some feel like they compete with the good old boy system. Everyone benefits from mentoring. We improve postal culture by fostering mutual trust, very important. Customer satisfaction improves. Mentees gain knowledge. Mentors obtain recognition. The leadership sees their numbers improve. It's a 360 win for everyone. Not having a mentoring program is just downright insane. So how do we make this a reality? If you're like many, you're starting to see the potential for great things and get excited about it. Verbalize your enthusiasm when you communicate. Maybe even forward this video to others. Just spread the word. The bottom line is to be creative and communicate with enthusiasm. A suggested form of communication I love is creating a brightly colored flyer to place in high traffic locations. On your flyer, you want to have something that will catch people's eye. I usually use the phrase career advancement meeting because that's something everyone understands, and that's our target market. Ensure you have the pertinent details with an agenda. You want to ensure it's appealing to your audience. If you know the majority of attendees will be newer employees, I might choose the phrase resume writing workshop rather than KSA workshop. If your goal is to achieve buy-in from the leadership, you may want to research the top opportunities or the top problems and place that on your flyer. Something like how to improve NDI or how to improve SPM might be an effective strategy. Okay, so let's look at an example flyer. By the way, you could customize your flyer however you want. If you have artistic ability, consider using it. But notice the phrase career advancement meeting and starting pay of $80,000 is in a very large font at the top. Also, there are the pertinent details, an agenda, and contact information in case someone has questions. The big thing I wanted to point out is the QR code. When an employee scans this QR code, it will take them to the sign-up form that collects their contact information. This is what makes this system so efficient and easy. It's how we get 30 or 40 people to come to our meetings. I recommend using this QR code and sign-up form to keep our contact information centralized. I actively help employees across the nation, so reach out to me with zips near you, and I can provide the contact information. Keep in mind, I'm only providing information to verified EAS who are still active with the Postal Service. I take privacy information seriously, so make sure you check the box on the sign-up form stating you agree to share your contact information. So that was the flyer. Let's now take a look at the sign-up form. As you can see, this is just the basic information. There are more questions beyond what you see on this slide. The data entered on this sign-up form merges into one spreadsheet. We currently have close to 1,500 members' contact information. All right, so let's take a look at the spreadsheet. I've redacted the contact information for privacy reasons, but you get the point. This information is a gold mine when organizing your mentoring group. If we were to scroll further to the right, we would see more information, such as if they're willing to volunteer and their best days to meet. This is just additional information that can help with ensuring maximum participation. Take a look at the zip code column. We place the zip codes on a map, and this can help you determine a central location to meet. Again, we're trying to achieve maximum participation, and a central meeting location is important. In Texas 1, we don't even meet at a postal facility. We usually meet at a restaurant just because that's what everyone prefers. Texas 1 not only learns and networks, but we all have a good time. And I think that's really important for sustained activity. We can't wait till the next meeting because there's so much value in what we do. Anyway, back to the map. If you click on any of these push pins, you will see the titles, zip codes, and other information. This map is a very useful tool. Finally, the last thing I wanted to discuss is using competition as a means to help grow your mentoring group. Having a common goal can help you rally people. We've chosen the triangulation report so offices can compete against one another. Friendly competition helps with team building and learning occurs exponentially. This can help us achieve that icing on the cake buy-in from the local leadership. So let me briefly explain the competition idea. We'll take the entire second quarter to organize our groups and to take a baseline measurement of each office's triangulation report for that period. Offices need to take a screenshot of their triangulation report for mail and parcels for the entire months of January, February, and March. April will be the month we use for the competition. Offices will compete against each other for the best scores and the most improved scores. So why compete? I don't know about you, but I love bragging rights, but I understand others may want a little more than bragging rights. What about a free lead t-shirt with your name on the back? Let employees know that you are part of a group of change agents striving to improve postal culture. What about a cool trophy for your office? We're looking at designs such as a glass or a gold eagle. I think the best award, though, is recognition in a postal publication. We'd like to take a picture of your group and also have an article about what you did to achieve success. I'm talking to a communication specialist about placing articles as such in a postal publication. Other units will be copying what you did when they read about your success. That's the best reward of all these, in my opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the presentation. Thanks for hanging out with me, and now we'll open it up for some questions.